What is the future of the IPI casino? We have more from our one-on-one interview with a former lawmaker recently interviewed by the FBI. The former lawmaker was interviewed by the FBI in August and shared his perspective on the exclusive deal sealed with the IPI Best Sunshine Casino.
As a former chair of retirement fund, then I became a secretary, then I became the lottery chair. I understood where the legislature was going. They needed a revenue source. So I was, and as I stated during the Lottery Commission, I am not the policy maker. I was given a directive by the Casino Act to do a selection of an exclusive. So that's what I did. I followed everything to the T.
He said the process was objective under his eye as the chair of the Lottery Commission in 2014.
We did the best objective evaluation we could and made a decision based on that. And if you look at the CDA, Casino Development Agreement Act, we put a lot of provisions in there to make sure IPI takes care that we have a functioning casino.
Nearly 10 years later, the casino is essentially gutted, frozen in time, with construction cranes still standing as it's embroiled in legal and regulatory disputes.
You deal with today, let tomorrow handle itself. Back then, we handled the today for the casino, for the revenue that was needed for the retirees, which paid for a lot of stuff. Paid the retirees compensation 100%, paid for land compensations, paid for projects and improvements in the CNMI, monies we've never had before. None of those were abused by the legislature.
Now perhaps the question is if the NMI will ever see that money again. But what does the former senator think should happen now?
My focal point is it needs to operate. Let these other regulatory agencies, whomever they are, do your business, because that's your job.
But he says there are still limits and potential for termination. His office is currently reviewing the lease between IPI and public lands.
Well, right now, as the fiduciary responsibility for public land on the land that Best Sunshine sits on, is that land needs to make money, right? And I cannot wait for you forever, right now, as a Secretary of Public Lands. I cannot wait for you to figure out what you need to do. You need to show me that you've complied with the regulatory permits that you're supposed to have complied with.
The clock is ticking, and he says the casino should already be operational. Tomas Manglonia for KUAM News, reporting on Saipan.